You're a man, not a boy. Stop being such a sook. You're being a pussy.
Get the skirt off and get on with it.
Don't send a boy to do a man's job.
It's pretty much like one big reality check of the modern male.
So it's quite familiar. I mean, I hear it every day mostly.
Yeah, it would have a negative impact on the younger people.
It was a bit familiar. I've heard that stuff said to me before or said around me before in the community.
The big one that hit me was when the beer came up. Have another beer, making it socially acceptable to get drunk, and that's when issues happen.
I feel terrible after hear all of those at once. Yeah.
The social understandings of what a man means right now is pretty messed up. Peer pressure all around. If you're a man, you got to do a man's job.
It's just such a stigma around being, a tough man or whatever. I've definitely heard those statements, but it's not really nice, is it?
Just drink a cup of concrete and stuff. Like, we're just meant to be like tough as stones, not meant to feel anything.
It's quite confronting, actually. It's the sort of stuff that you hear quite often, but then you hear it played, like that together, and suddenly you think, oh, it's amazing how often you hear things like that and just discount them because it's stuff you hear every day.
I guess for younger men, hearing these sorts of statements from older men, and perhaps it forces them to think about the language that men use in society and the different things that men say to each other, and perhaps reflect on how they might speak to their peers as well. When you put them in the context of being in a box and having them sort of firing at you from different directions, that I guess it brought home, how powerful some of those sayings and messages can be.
Well, you need to keep her in line.
Oh, poor me. Shut up, stop whinging and just get on with it.
It was really loud and we couldn't see anything else. It's just focusing on those comments. And if someone's life was to be in a box like this, it would be really hard because there's nothing positive. It's just all being negative and all dark inside.
You can almost see outside, but you can't get there. And you're getting pelted by these words and abuse. And like your fight or flight almost hits in, where you just want to go, you just want to leave.
I felt like it was year 8 again. Growing up in a sort of a school in a rough area, and those are everywhere.
Definitely, I know a few of the things I heard in there were quite, similar. Like, I've heard them quite a lot. A lot of people joked about stuff like that without thinking about how it could impact a person.
It's not every day that this stuff gets highlighted in our society, in our community, especially as male. We live our lives very silenced, and we don't get to speak about this stuff a lot, even though a lot of people say that we should feel free to speak about this to anyone, but we still don't feel like it.
Hey Nancy boy, you're being a pussy.
Get the skirt off and get on with it.
Ага, идешь жаловаться своей мамочке, да?
โตมากับผู้หญิง
You are such a pansy.
What are you, afraid?
Be a man.